guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have had sorry, my hair's gross. I've had a request on one of my latest videos to do a bit of a meal planning vlog. So I'm just going to show you a little bit of what I'm preparing right now. You don't have to excuse the bed hair, but because this is when I'm preparing, it's 7:45 in the morning. And I'm going to start by making some vegetables for Emmett. And I'm also going to be making some mini quiches for Dylan's lunches. And then later today, which I'll show you as well, I'm going to be making a beef korma. So I will start doing that. So for Emmett's vegetables, I'm just using one potato and one sweet potato cut up. And then I'm also going to put in a head of cauliflower. I'm going to chop up a zucchini, a couple of carrots, and I'm also going to add in some quinoa, boiling water, and just boil it all up. Add that I do steam his veggies often as well, but I find this for this particular mix it's easier just to shark it all together and boil it on the stove, and then I use some of the veggie water in it to help blend it and bind it together. I use this organic tricolour quinoa that I picked up at Aldi, but you can use any quinoa that you like. Emmett, are you getting cranky? Have you had enough being in the ball pit? I am now making some mini quiche lorraines for Dylan's lunches, so I've just got one diced brown onion or yellow onion. I've got some sheets of puff pastry, some eggs, some bacon and some cheese, salt, pepper, that's it. If you don't already know, the tip to check eggs is to put them in some water and see if they float. If they don't float, they're fresh. Are in the oven. They will take approximately 20 to 25 minutes on about 180 to 200. I'm just going to keep an eye on them. My recipe made 6 jumbo sized quiches, which are kind of like a lunch size each. Like one is probably enough for a lunch. You can have it in a side salad or just by itself, but it would make probably around 12 to 15 party sized quiches as well. So I will show you when they're ready, and I will see you all later as well. This is what Emmett's vegetables look like cooked. I'm about to mash them up. I'm going to put a little bit of yogurt or cheese or something in them to make it more interesting. And quiches are also done. Excuse my dirty, dirty oven. There you have it. That is my finished product. They're my quiches that I'm going to put in Dylan's lunches this week. They'll last him all week, so that's great. The first few days I just keep them fresh, and then after that, keep in frozen ones. They defrost by the time he eats them anyway. And I've also just made up Emmett's vegetables. They should also last him the week. So I just got back and I've had my hair all chopped off, and I've got a bit of a fringe, as we call it here. I think some people call them bangs. So yeah, I've got my hair all done. Feels good. I've just got to decide what colour I am going to dye. I think I'm just going to keep it lighter on the ends and get some of my roots sort of pushed out a little bit, but feeling much, much fresher. It's always good to get your hair done at the hairdressers, that's for sure. I am getting a start on dinner. So tonight I am making a beef korma inspired style curry, and I'm going to make it in the pressure cooker, but you definitely can make it on the stove or in the oven in a casserole dish. So stay tuned and I will show you how I make it. So I'm going to show you what goes in this. You can kind of use a number of different spices. I just use the ones that I know that I like, and also the ones that I know Emmett's going to eat. And I'm going to put all of those together and blitz them up and make them into a bit of a curry paste, and I'm going to fry that off first. For this one you'll need some coconut milk, cardamom pods. You can use fresh garlic and fresh ginger, that's my preference. I couldn't get any today. So garlic powder, turmeric, ground ginger, cumin, garam masala. I'm also using a couple of potatoes to bulk it out, some onions, some beef chuck steak and passata, and I'm serving it with basmati rice and probably some broccoli. Where's Emmett? 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 beef has been cooking in the pressure cooker. I'm about to release the pressure and check on it, and then I'm going to add in the coconut milk and check the consistency. Oh, still trying to get used to wear my hair parts now. I'm just going to check the consistency of it and make sure that I'm happy with it and hopefully it tastes delicious. Just removed a little bit of the sauce for Emmett, and I'm going to now add in some salt and some stock. A bit of tomato paste. I am now out in my yard. It's going to get cleaned up for summer. I'm making the husband do it, and I'm getting some washing off the line, which is pretty standard. Emmett's having a nap, just finished off dinner. Once I've got all the washing off the line, then I've got a video to edit from yesterday from the Peninsula Hot Springs, and hopefully get that up tonight. And yeah, that's my downtime. So vlogging and editing and video making is like my free time, which I do because I enjoy it. So it's not something I do for any other reason other than the fact that I really like it. I'm very excited because it's spring, and I put washing out this morning and it's actually dried like in a day, and I didn't have to put it just on the clothes there, and I got towels dry, and I know that this is such a small victory, but I am very excited, so hooray. Yum. You like it, Emmett. Delicious, but Dad thinks, oh, it's a bit soupy, oh, it needs this, oh, it needs that. Dad, are you fussy?
No.
Yes, he is. Bubba loves it. You're onto your second bowl full, so it must be good. Actually, contrary to what it looks like, there's not actually a lot in his bib or in his high chair. So we just finished our beef curry. Emmett's still going. He's on his second bowl. It was really delicious. So I just made it up off the top of my head using the core ingredients I think that are in most Indian kind of curries. And it was really good. So if you want to give it a try, I recommend it. I added a bit of chili and I kept adding more until I found like it was spicy enough for me. So you can definitely adapt it. I added a bit more coconut milk, ended up using the whole tin, and a bit of Greek yogurt as well to it. And then I topped mine with a tiny bit more Greek yogurt because I like the taste of it. Dylan's just running Emmett's bath because, as you can tell by his curry face, he's definitely going to need it. He's got curry all over his face. It's gonna stain probably his shirt. I'm gonna have to run it in and soak it to get it dry. But not much else happening here tonight, so I'll probably check out now just because it'll give me time to edit through some of this footage, and I will catch you tomorrow.